Yeah, so I have another great prop I want to talk about today. This is another asset I know really well. I know the owner and the developer. Actually, is called the Lake House Oakland. The ticker symbol is LHOK. This project is capitalized around $238 million. We're selling out some of the equity, representing about 20% of the capital stack. This property is developed by a multi-billion-dollar company. I would say they have about $9 billion of assets under management. They're a big, they're represented by a lot of pension funds. Their name is National, formerly NREA. That's the primary developer of this project. And the co-developer is a good friend of mine and a client named Michael Johnson with Urban Core. And they're Oakland developers. They've done many projects in the city of Oakland. They have a lot of experience working with the government, so they get a lot of PPP projects where they can get entitlement to some great land and build some nice projects either for the city or for public consumption. So this project here is actually on a beautiful area called Lake Merritt. I used to live there at Lake Merritt, so I know how gorgeous it is. It's one of the big jewels of Oakland. It's sitting on the border of downtown, so you're really right next to the CBD and also right at the lake of Oakland. So great location. It's grown tremendously over the past few years. You know, Oakland is a market that has really had blown up from San Francisco being right across the bay. So thousands of people are coming over from San Francisco to Oakland in the past 6-7 years because of affordability. San Francisco rents are 8, 9, 10, 11,000 per month, and Oakland rents, which were about $1,500 to $1,800 a month, are now $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month because of the influx of people coming from San Francisco. So you have one of the strongest growing markets in the country, Oakland, California, and you also have this property position between the CBD, which is very strong demographic, and the lake, which is the gem of Oakland in terms of culture and activities and having a natural park. So I like it for that reason. I like the yield. Also, this happens to be in what they call an opportunity zone. And for those of you who don't know about opportunity zones, the government has declared certain areas to be opportunity zones in which they want to put more capital into. Donald Trump talked about it in his State of the Union address last week. But basically, it allows you to take your capital gain money from a property you just sold, park it into this investment, and defer paying taxes on that capital gain for 7 years. And then after the 7-year period, you have to pay taxes on your money, but it's a reduced tax based on the deferment. But the great thing is the money you put into this property going forward after that 7 years is totally tax-free. So now if this property starts generating millions of dollars a year in income, that's completely tax-free from the federal government. So opportunity zones are a great way to park money, especially if you have what we call a capital gain scenario where you're trying to defer having to pay tax, which everybody in the industry practices deferment of tax. So this property sits in the opportunity zone because it just happens to be on the edge of the CBD and the beginning of an opportunity zone area. So it's in a great scenario that you can actually build on this piece of property, attract the demographic from the CBD to actually stabilize this asset for many years to come, and use the money you put into this as an investment to save taxes on going down into the future because you're in an opportunity zone. So it's a great opportunity. The yield is not as high as many projects will be because of these tax benefits, and also because it's a type 1 Class A project in the CBD area. So you're looking at an IRR that's more like 12% over a 10-year hold. But keep in mind that you're not paying any capital gain on that profit of this property that you're holding on to after your 7-year period of ownership. So it's a nice investment. Where your minimum investment for this property is $20,000 to buy your shares into this, and we think this is going to sell out very quickly. It's just a tremendous project backed by very strong sponsors and in an excellent location in Oakland, California. So once again, the ticker symbol is LHOK, and you'll find this on redswan.io. And just click that button that says more details, and it'll take you right through the documents for review, as well as to buy the security tokens.